What is going on, everyone? A few days ago, we learned that Laid Back Camp would in fact be getting a third season. Now, this is noteworthy in of itself just because Laid Back Camp is one of the best and also interestingly most well-known Iyashike, but it's particularly noteworthy because of just how surprising this is for a particular reason. So, Laid Back Camp got a movie that released in Japan this year. There is no ability as of the time of recording to watch this movie in the West, but we do know just from promotional material and images and stuff like that, synopses, that the movie takes place after some sort of time skip with all of the main characters grown up. This is something that kind of concerned me, and I think a lot of other people, because that would kind of suggest, well, I guess we're never going to get another season with the characters doing what they're doing in school, right? From where the second season left off. It kind of suggested that this movie would be the end and that's it. Especially because from what I remember, this movie is not based on anything in the source material. This is something completely anime original, and the source material still keeps going beyond where the second season ended, and it kind of made you think, well, I guess they don't have any interest in adapting that and just kind of want to get the show over with, and that's why the movie's being made. So it just raised a lot of concerns that the movie would be it, and the show would be done, and even if the source material kept going and going and going, and maybe even eventually adapted the movie in some way, we might not get anything else besides the movie. So that's why I'm very, very happy that we are indeed getting more. And none of that is to, say anything bad about the movie itself, because, of course, I haven't seen it. Most people have not seen it. But just the simple fact that its premise was, here's the characters in the future grown up. Even when that was first initially revealed, it concerned me that, we're just not going to get anything more after this. So, again, I'm just very happy to know, okay, whatever happens in that movie, it doesn't matter. We're going to go back and we're going to have a continuation from where the second season left off. Now, I don't know if that means that, the movie is just like a what if, or, for all I know, the movie ends with, Nadeshiko waking up and thinking, oh, wasn't that a weird dream? I don't know. But maybe the movie isn't supposed to be taken that seriously. Maybe the movie is, but it's just, way in the future, and we can have as many seasons as we want leading up to it. Because honestly, any good Iyashike, I don't care how long it runs, just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep doing the same thing. That's good. That's all I want. It's not like, most of these shows are not really building to anything plot-wise. Some of them are, but if you just want to keep doing the same thing, showing me those nice scenic visuals, that's all I want. I just want some nice comf. Just nice comf. That's all I want. So this can go on for way more seasons. It doesn't matter to me. Go on as long as you want. As long as you want. So I am just very relieved and pleasantly surprised that there is a third season. And hopefully many more seasons to come. Now, we don't really know anything specifically about this season. We did get a drawing from the author of the manga, and that's really it. We don't know when this is coming out, but we can probably make an educated guess simply by looking at previous patterns. So the first two seasons both came out in winter of their respective years. Winter 2018 for season 1, and then winter 2021 for season 2. So I would tend to think that we'll probably get another season in winter, especially because, the show does mostly focus on wintry visuals. Obviously not snow too much as here's some sort of cold winter camping with it's not summery visuals mostly. It is more of a late winter kind of setting and tone and when the show is taking place. So I would imagine, just to keep things thematic, you would want the show to air in winter. Although there are plenty of shows that don't do that. You can have a show that's clearly taking place in summer and it'll come out in winter, or a show that's supposed to take place in winter and it'll come out in summer or spring or whatever. So that's not something that like every anime follows, but you would think because this one has done that so far, it would continue to do so, but not a guarantee in any way. But if we assume, okay, it's probably going to come out in winter, we can probably also say with even more confidence it's probably not going to be this coming winter, just because they would have had more to announce if it was coming out so soon, right? They would have said that's when it's coming out. They would have given us maybe a PV, an actual visual, not like a drawing from the manga artist. Like, there would have been more if this was coming out soon. So I think we can probably say with like 99% certainty this is not coming out winter of 2023, aka the next season. It's probably, if I had to guess, winter 2024, which would also fit the pattern further just because it would be 3 years after season 2, which was 3 years after season 1. So it would continue to follow that pattern, which again, that is not something that's guaranteed to happen. It's just, it happened in the past. It makes sense for it to be in winter thematically, and just because that's what's happened before. And it would be very fitting if it was 3 years later. Now, that does mean, hey, we're going to be waiting over a year for this. But again, like, I can't see this coming out super soon based on what they've already told us. Like, if there was more stuff here with the announcement, then we could say, okay, might not be too long from now. But even ignoring, like, the patterns of it being in the winter season in the past, like, I can't see this coming out terribly soon. It's not going to be this coming winter. I can't imagine it would be spring. Like, I think the earliest realistically it could come out would be like summer or fall of next year. But I think the winter 2024 time frame makes sense and fits well based on what we have, and there not being more for them to present about the season, and just it making sense thematically and with when the show has had its prior seasons come out. So again, that's just speculation, but I think it is like educated speculation. You know what I mean? So that would be my assumption. Regardless of how long it takes, I am looking forward to it, and I am relieved just to know that the show will continue on despite the weirdness sort of the movie and its potential time skip that might be like actually happening or might not be happening. I don't know. It's weird. It'll probably make more sense when I actually watch the movie, right? So maybe a lot of this will just seem weird in retrospect after the movie eventually is available to watch in some way. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm very, very happy to know we're getting another season. What do you think about it? Are you looking forward to this season? Were you pleasantly surprised because you were thinking, like I was, that the movie might mean we wouldn't get any more? Let me know what you think down below. But that's it from me. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time.